The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Accompanied to the ring by Coach Scott D'Amore, proudly representing his home country of Canada. This is Bobby Roode.
Boy, we want to hit on those comments from Jackie Gata outside the impact zone. Words that she had for Raven, who is gone from TNA. But first, let's take a look at what went down 1 week ago on Impact. Bobby Roode against Ron the Truth Killings. Record-breaking time. The Truth gets the 1, 2, 3 in under 10 seconds.
And then Bobby Roode wanted to go at it again. And you look and see another quick roll-up. Ron the Truth Killings in about 30 seconds gets another pin. And Bobby Roode can't believe it.
Well, you're right. In under a minute, he was beaten twice, but then the distraction by that big load. The Team Canada coach, Scott D'Amore, it enabled Bobby Roode to hit him from behind with that Northern Lariat and gain the 3 count. There's the 1, 2, 3. Tonight at Final Resolution, it's time for the return match.
This mother is a bad girl.
Beware, coming for you.
Introducing his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina. He is Ron the Truth Killings.
I do want to reflect and concentrate on what Ron the Truth Killings said to Conan just minutes ago. Wow, do we have so many things going on around here. Let's talk about Jackie Gata. She said to Raven, we have something in common. Obviously, yes, they were both screwed in her mind. But what was that line about? It's bigger than you think?
Yeah, she said it's bigger than you think. And it was almost like she was trying to insinuate that they had some kind of an alliance that he doesn't even realize. And that whole Jackie Gata thing is just so weird to begin with.
What's the word you call?
Bizarre. It is. And now with
that
Raven
describes
gone, I'd like to know what's going through her mind. But Ron the Truth Killings, his words that ring so loud to me tonight when he looked at Conan and said, I'm free.
I think when it comes to Ron the Truth Killings, his association, first with the 3 Live crew, eventually with the 4 Live crew, and all of the problems, the inner turmoil from what I referred to earlier as a dysfunctional family. It's exactly what it was. As we see the Truth, a quick roll-up here, tried to beat Roode again in the opening seconds of this match, but only a 2 count. As D'Amore says, focus on the task at hand, Bobby Roode.
Well, this is going to be so embarrassing to Bobby Roode if he does get pinned quickly again by the Truth right here on this big stage of Final Resolution. And Ron the Truth Killings, a man who seems on a mission. Oh, he almost had another one.
Yeah, very similar to the win on Impact, at least one of the 2 victories, with that roll-up attempt off the ropes.
Bobby Roode is just absolutely confused in there. Ron the Truth Killings is in his head. He is in his head. I've never seen a man so psyched out. In fact, he had to have interference from Scott D'Amore to beat him last time.
Conan with the invitation to the Truth to join him, to join Apollo, to join Homicide as part of Conan's new group, LAX. It almost appears to be as if the Truth wants to be his own man at this point.
Right.
Doesn't want to have to either rely on other men in his group.
Well, he's been hurt. I mean, everybody that he thinks he can trust has their own agenda right now. Ron the Truth Killings has to be his own man. He's got to be independent. He's got to focus on his mission. And you know what? I think it's the best thing right now for the Truth.
Nice backslide up, and then the bridge. Roode and the Truth, and Bobby Roode back to the basics with the side headlock. Truth going to try and shoot him off, but Roode maintains the grip, caught him around the arm, and then the Truth ends up with the roll-up and a 2 count from referee Rudy Charles. Quick pin attempt again by Roode. Killings reverses it.
And again, it goes to Roode. Look at these guys, just one right after another. And you see Roode right there kicking with the feet to break it.
Great series of reversals. Both Bobby Roode from Team Canada and Ron the Truth Killings.
Bobby Roode right now cannot get a handle on the Truth. I mentioned it earlier, but look at this. He's walking out again. He's confused.
He says that's it. Where's he going?
It's almost like Roberto Duran and Leonard. No mas, he's saying. I don't want no more.
D'Amore right in his face. Slapped him in the chest.
Look out! Oh, man! The Truth not wasting any time and nails him.
You know, normally when D'Amore gets involved, it's to distract his opponent. That time he was in the face of Bobby Roode. He distracted his own man. The last words that we heard, Bobby, we need this. And just at that point, we saw Ron the Truth Killings come flying over the ropes. And there's hand that jacked the jaw.
I'll tell you something, another shot right there by the Truth. He's relentless right now. It's like he's taken all that aggression that he's had to put up with the previous 4OK. And, oh, wait a minute, that's what Bobby Roode needed right there. An opening, he picked him up and just rammed his back in the steel ring post. And you can see Ron the Truth Killings is down and hurt.
That's the kind of a move that can bring the level of confidence in Bobby Roode back up to what we've seen, Don, for the past several years as one of the thriving members of Team Canada. I don't know if we caught that or not. I sure saw it out here. The cheap shot by D'Amore. And now he's got the Truth and going to toss him into the ring so that Bobby Roode can take advantage.
Well, one thing about Scott D'Amore is he knows what to do to get that momentum shifted. And that's exactly what he did right there. And Bobby Roode now is going to get more and more confident as he has a chance to get things going his way. And that's what he needed, because everything he tried earlier, the Truth always had a counter for him.
Well, you're right. We're seeing it unfold right before our eyes. The matchup turns in the favor of Bobby Roode, and that level of confidence rises. And, of course, the interference by Scott D'Amore doesn't hurt any as well.
Well, Scott D'Amore will do whatever it takes to get a win for his guys. I'll give him that. I mean, I don't like anything about him out there, especially when he's out there in the ring. I just don't think he has any place out here when his guys are so good on their own. But I will say this, he's dedicated to Team Canada winning at all costs, and that's what he'll do.
You know, we were talking earlier about that personal pride, that professional pride when it came to Larry Zbyszko being dropped on his head by Raven. I think it's a similar situation here with Bobby Roode. I mean, he got beat by Ron the Truth Killings 2 times within a minute on national television. That has to put a dent into your pride. We saw the Truth here in the early going of this matchup. Take it right to the Truth.
Oh, look at this, using the leverage.
From outside, you see D'Amore, the hockey stick with the Canadian flag wrapped around it, helping Roode with that abdominal stretch. We saw the Truth take it to Roode early. Roode has now turned it around against Killings.
Referee Rudy Charles just always in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he doesn't see it. Bobby Roode doing a good job of disguising what it is that him and Scott D'Amore are intending, and again, pulling it on, and now Rudy Charles sees that they're using the hockey stick. Oh,
D'Amore ends up on his wallet because referee Rudy Charles said enough of that interference. Here's a roll-up, here's a pin.
He's got it.
No! Whoa.
Well, every time he does that, you think he's going to get the pin now because he's had it happen so many times. But Bobby Roode right now has got Ron the Truth Killings reeling. He's tired, he's hurting. Ever since he slammed him into that steel ring post, it's basically been all Bobby Roode.
And then you see that vicious, lethal mid-ring lariat, then the scoop and a slam, and Bobby Roode going to head up to the middle rope. Well, you're right, Truth has had 0 offense for the past several minutes after being driven into the post.
Ooh,
oh, what a knee.
What a shot. I mean, that was all the way across.
Cover.
Got it?
No.
Ron the Truth Killings right now, that his bell just got rung immensely with that knee. He's got to find a way to turn this around, because if he can get it going on his end, there's something about it when he's got things going his way that Bobby Roode just can't deal with. But right now, Bobby Roode is getting more and more confident as time goes on.
Imperative for the Truth to get back up to that vertical base, which he has. Goes for a series of elbow shots, but Roode cuts him off, grabbed onto the back of his jeans, and fired that forearm right into the lower back.
Yeah, right in the kidneys back there. I mean, just think about the pain. That's just a jolt of lightning going through your back when that happens, and it takes your breath away. Bobby Roode using his power is what he's doing, which is his game.
Again, he sends Truth back first into the corner. Killings able to get the elbow up and then able to get both boots up as Roode charges in and now drops him to the canvas.
Oh, look at that expression. Is that picture paint tell 1,000 words or what?
Truth from the top.
Oh, man.
Missile drop kick on target. That baby connected, but a weakened Ron Killings is unable, at least at this point in time, to take advantage of that drop kick and follow it up with a pin attempt. D'Amore from ringside, cheering on Roode. Remember, he said, "We need this one, Bobby."
Well, you can see there that Coach D'Amore can feel the tide turning in the Truth's favor, and he can't have a good counter by the Truth with a good right back at Bobby Roode, and again, a nice block.
Roode tries to fight back to the right, but it's blocked, and Killings just reels off a series of right hands to the side of the head and a big one right to the top of the head.
Oh, man, another shot right there. And again, he's got Bobby Roode reeling. does that so well. He just lets it happen and uses it.
Flying forearm leads to a pin attempt. 2 and no. Kick out.
Oh, it looks like one of the two
I was just
Killings
going to say
hurt
that.
his wrist or
Like
something.
he's favoring his right arm, but going to try and fight through that pain. Caught him with the right hand, but the reversal sends Truth off into the corner. Off the float over, Rude takes him up from the shoulder.
Oh, man, nice counter right there as the Truth. Oh, ducks that, and here comes. And he nails him with the kick.
Drops down, does the splits to avoid the contact, and then you're right, caught him with that kick. Pin attempt. Here's one. Here's two. No.
This guy is just such an athlete out there, but one thing about Bobby Roode is he's so strong. He really is, and he's just like a tank. I mean, he just doesn't stop. And the Truth's realizing that now, and now that Bobby Roode has gone through that initial first part of this match where he didn't get the early pin, like we mentioned, his confidence just is built and built and built. So around the Truth Killings,
look out for the superplex attempt here. Rude going to try and fight it off, and he counters with a front suplex that drops Killings.
And Killings again grabbing that wrist or something. I wonder how he may have sprained it or broke it or something.
Cross body block, rolled through Killings on top. Two.
Oh.
No, just two. Momentum carried him over, and it looked like Killings was going to pull out the win. Here's the exchange, both men delivering right hands. Rude, boot, caught him with that knee. Here comes Conan.
Oh, Conan coming out here, you know, he's trying to do everything that he can to let the Truth know that he's got his back. Oh, wow. He was like an eyes in the back of his head.
The leader of the Latin American Exchange, the LAX. Conan trying to recruit Killings in discussions with him, and Killings had his back turned. Rude hit him with the Northern Lariat. Pin, 2. He got the 3 count.
The winner of the match, Bobby Roode.
The Canadians just stole one. I mean, Conan came out to try and have some words with the Truth, but what it did was it distracted him in the end.
I mean, it was just bad timing. I mean, he comes out there around the Truth Killings. It was that slight hesitation, just looking at Conan to see what it was he wanted. Bobby Roode didn't miss a second. He saw that opening and hit him with that Northern Lariat in the back, and now you see Conan trying to let him know it's okay.
Trying
He
to
didn't
smooth
mean to
things
do
over.
it.
Sure, trying to smooth things over, trying to explain to him, I was just giving you the open invitation. But the distraction enables Team Canada to take advantage and to get the win. Bobby Roode scores the victory over the Truth. Conan says, don't listen to the people.
Oh, he's
Don't
trying.
listen to them, listen to me.
Oh, Ron the Truth Killings has got to be more confused now than he ever was. And you can see the crowd not liking what Conan did, knowing that Conan cost him that match.
There's some kind of conversation here between the two. You think the Truth's going to buy in? No!
No, he wants
Hey,
to.
boys! Looks like we got a little family reunion.
BG
Only
James?
this time, Conan, you son of a bitch!
Whoa.
I'm gonna whoop your ass!
Well, he beat up his 66-year-old father, did Conan. Put him in the hospital.
Homicide!
Oh, homicide in the ring, and homicide and Conan with the beatdown now on BG.
And what's the Truth going to do? The Ron the Truth Killings is just walking out of the ring. He's not helping Conan, and he's not helping BG. Just walking out.
Here comes Kip James with a chair. The other half of the James gang, and he leveled homicide with the steel chair. Look at Conan roll out.
Man, oh man. But the thing that still gets me is the Truth watching BG get beat down. He is absolutely cutting himself from these guys.
That's it, it's over. He said any association is history, and Killings walks out. I guess he thinks the beef is with the James gang and with LAX. Let's send it to the back. Shane Douglas standing by with James Mitchell and the Monster Abyss. Take it, Shane.